Welcome to Charting Crypto, first week of January 2022. My friends, the crypto market still down. I'm looking at my charts on this Wednesday and everything is red. Everything is red. When we look at Bitcoin, the New York Stock Exchange Bitcoin Index, we see a red down candle. We saw where things were slowing, hitting that 50-period moving average line, and then this week we're penetrating that. Price percent oscillator still going down. Derivative oscillator just a little more than flat. Now, maybe this downward move, because we had those 4 weeks of strong down movement, it looks like that has slowed, but still lots of downward pressure on this market. Not a time to be jumping into any kind of practice trade on Bitcoin. I just don't see that. We look at the 2-day, what do we see there? Again, we see where things had bottomed and moved up a little and some hope, and then these last 3 candles down. Price percent oscillator a little less than flat and negative. Derivative oscillator also is pretty much flat. So hopefully we've got a bottom somewhere in here. Wouldn't that be great? And we see that 2-day flip over going up, carrying with it the weekly. Well, that hasn't happened yet. Maybe that'll be coming in the future. Now we look at the Bitcoin Trust, and you can see, even though they're measured differently, Bitcoin Trust, they own Bitcoin, and the trust tracks it as far as its value goes. And of course, the New York Stock Exchange uses its own metrics to chart Bitcoin price day in and day out. And of course, the charts, though, look very similar, which is good to see as far as the movement of the price percent oscillator, the movement of the candles. They are different metrics, but different measurements, but very similar. Now, we look at the Bitcoin futures ETFs, BITO, BTF, and XBTF. And by the way, the VanEck Bitcoin Strategy ETF. Again, all 3 of those are futures, short-term futures in Bitcoin. So again, their charts look very similar to our New York Stock Exchange Bitcoin Index. Remember, the VanEck is the one with the lowest cost. So as we see this market turn around, you want to do some Bitcoin trading, you want to jump into an ETF, you can look at this ETF, the VanEck Bitcoin Strategy ETF, for you to jump in on your practice trades. Remember, we're not a stock calling service. We're not a Bitcoin or gold or bond calling service. We're an education firm. We want you to practice with us. Practice to show yourself approved. What do we see going on with Ethereum? Well, the only thing we can track on Ethereum right now is the Grayscale Ethereum Trust. It, of course, is still going down. Look at that. Price percent oscillator spiking down, derivative oscillator heading down, big red down candle for the week. 2-day, just trekking on down. Half day, look at that. Moving over, hammering down in the afternoon. So, again, lots of downward pressure in these spaces. Of course, we look at the crypto innovators. Of course, when crypto's down, it looks like everything associated with it is down. The blockchain, the digital transformation, the digital economy and crypto industry. I did want to point out to you this one. This is the Bitwise 10 Crypto Index Fund. What is it? Well, let's go to the weekly here and show you. This is actually based on market cap percentage, okay? So the top 10 cryptocurrencies based on market cap. That is the way it's weighted. And what do we see? Still overall, lots of downward pressure on that weekly chart too. And folks, that is where we are. As we hit midweek, this first week in January, we again still see lots of downward pressure in crypto. It has not subsided. It is not a time for you to be jumping into any practice trades that I see in the crypto area. But as soon as things settle out, bottom out, and start to move up, we will be ready, chomping at the bit to go. That's where we are. God bless. All the best from the whole team at Charting Wealth World Headquarters.